Hi, I'm Sam, and welcome to my Southern Rustic kitchen. I'm going to bring you into my kitchen and show you what a week in my kitchen looks like. So come join me, enjoy the music, and let's make some delicious meals. We are starting this week out with making a dessert. I'm going to be making my sourdough chocolate chip muffins, and these are so good. I will leave the recipe to these linked in the description box below, as well as all of the other recipes that you will probably see in this video. But these are so easy and they're very delicious. Now, if you want to start a sourdough starter, it's very easy. I will also leave that linked in the description box for you guys below so you can start your very own sourdough starter. Now that the muffins are done baking, I'm just going to let them sit in the pan to cool down about halfway, so that way they're easier to remove from the mold. And then I'm going to transfer them from the silicone mold to a wire rack to cool completely. In the meantime, I'm going to make dinner. Now I'm going to be making half hot wings, and I'm trying this new seasoning that my daughter picked out from Walmart when we went grocery shopping. It's a peachy flavored seasoning. Now I've tried it several times after this and I think it's really good. So I'm going to do, like I said, half hot wings, which is my daughter's favorite, and trying the new peach seasoning. I'm going to be making some macaroni and cheese. I'm going to add in some broccoli to that. It just sounded good. And I'm also going to be making some biscuits to go along with it, and I'm going to drizzle over some of the Eagle brand syrup on top. It's so good. I guess it's a southern thing, I'm not sure, but it's absolutely delicious. Now here I am making some chicken bone broth. All I do was save up all of my chicken bones, and once I have enough, I will add it to my Instant Pot, fill it up with water to the max line, add in a couple of tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and then let this cook on the slow function for about 26 to 30 hours. And it's so good. You can pressure cook this and can it, or you can freeze it in some mason jars or Ziploc bags, and you can use this in any recipe that calls for broth. Here I just have some tomatoes that were going bad and they were getting wrinkly, so I just decided to cut them in half and put them in the dehydrator. I'm just gonna let these dehydrate, and then I'm going to put them in a little glass mason jar, top it with some oil, pop it in the refrigerator, and it's gonna last for about 2 to 3 weeks in the refrigerator, and I can use it for any recipe. While the bone broth and the tomatoes are doing their thing, I'm gonna make dinner. So for dinner tonight, I'm making some baked pork ribs, and these are so good. These are also on my blog. I will leave the link for these in the description box below. They're very easy. So I've got that, and I'm also going to make some pulled pork. Now I made some pulled pork and froze it, so I'm just gonna de-thaw that and then heat it up in a pot on the stove. And I'm also going to open a can of baked beans and make a little side salad, and that is going to be dinner tonight. My husband also wanted some sausage dogs, so I just threw those into the mix. I just put them in a grill pan and grilled them up. I topped them with a little bit of leftover barbecue sauce from the ribs, and they were so good. Alright, it is the next day, and all I'm doing now is I am just straining out the bones from the bone broth. I'm just taking the bones out, putting them in a bowl, and then I'm going to strain the broth in through a strainer into a separate bowl just to get out any bits that's in the broth. And then I'm going to can that up and kind of let it cool down before I freeze it. On this night, my husband took us out for dinner. We went to Red Lobster. We had a good time. We also went to Walmart because I had to pick up some aluminum foil because I completely forgot to get it at Sam's Club when we went, and I absolutely needed it because I used the last of it on my ribs the other day, so we had to go pick some of that up. But yeah, that is what we had for dinner tonight, and I'm sorry I didn't film it for you guys. I completely forgot. Now this is the next night, and I'm making a recipe out of my Mexican cooking cookbook. It is a chicken, rice, and cheese burrito. You wrap it up, you put it in a pan, you pop it in the oven, and let it get nice and heated through, kind of crispy on top. But my daughter wanted it fried, so I'm going to fry that up on both sides until it's nice and golden brown. I'm also going to make a side of guacamole. I'm the only one who eats it in my family, so I'm just going to make a little bit. I'm also going to make some peas and tomatoes to go with this. It's also in the Mexican cooking cookbook, and if I can find the links to these recipes for you, I will definitely leave these in the description box down below. So this is my sourdough starter. I plan on making some sourdough bread tomorrow. So I've got to get that going tonight. I just fed it. It's going to take a couple of hours for it to get nice and bubbly. And then I will start making the dough tonight before I go to bed, so that way I can get it on in the oven in the morning. Then it'll be nice and done and ready to go for dinner tomorrow. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, I've got all of the ingredients for my limoncello cheesecake, so that's coming up for you guys soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.